Microphone is on, not muted. Mic shows is on. You guys should hear me now. Okay, all right. Well, as I have no editing skills, this will also be part of the permanent record on the VOD. So, that said, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassenix, and welcome to Season 63, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 1, Round 2. My opponent is PumpererΔ, the loyal friend of my sister guild, Malevolence, pilot of one of the largest accounts in the game, up over 16 million GP, a titan to be sure. I also just fought him here late in the last season, and I did lose. I want to say by more than one drop's worth of points. So that feels like a pretty commanding, loss these days, where a lot of them are by less than a banner's width, or by less than a drop's width, rather. Anyway, let's go ahead and get his info up on screen. Make ready with the prediction. Get a little music going, shall we? Shall we? Something like that. All right. Start a prediction. One or less, two or more type of thing. I'm thinking that's the way to go. So we'll get it started. For those of us who are retired, have the datacrons changed at all? I mean, they change every few months. So yeah, of course. Depends on how you're asking the question. The stream experience is so different with sound, Sheepdog. That's good to know. I will take that under advisement. By the way, good afternoon, everybody in the chat. Aurra BH, Sheepdog47. Love to see my patrons. Phoenix Feathers, Bane, Thrawn Hub, Argots. There's Argots, another patron. Awesome. TJ, co-host. Big deal. What's going on, everybody? All right. Have the datacrons changed at all? I guess since you retired, Array kind of just touched on that. I guess that's fair to mention. The biggest difference in datacrons since you retired is the idea of bespoke datacrons. Like when the first one, I want to say the first one was Padawan Obi-Wan. Don't quote me. But the idea is that he was a marquee character and they released him and then they put out a datacron that you only got if you 7-starred him within the first run of his event. You have this one-time opportunity when these characters come out to get this bespoke datacron, and that feels kind of crappy, but the actual really shitty part about it is that they decided to sweeten the deal. The stats that you get on these bespoke crons are usually different. They will offer stats that are not otherwise available on that datacron set, and they will offer that stat in an enhanced quantity. So, and all of that is random. So you and everybody else who whales out to have that 7-star Padawan Obi-Wan, you each got the same level 9. Your 3 and 6, whatever, and your stats, whatever. And if you re-roll a stat that's boosted, you don't get a boosted stat on the reroll, so you may as well keep what you get. It's really casino crap. So not my favorite stuff, but that's about it. Oh, you meant since last week? Last week was off week. What are you trying to confuse me for, Feathers? Hey, Pumper, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Pumper, I asked him if he was available to join me in voice, and he said that's going to get him some girlfriend aggro if he were to do that, so you're off the hook this time, buddy. We'll see you. Hey, Cosley check. Appreciate you. Good afternoon. All right, so let's go ahead and do the so-called tail of the tape. All right, me at rank 15, fighting rank 12 here with Pumper. My 15.3 million looking up at his 16.0. Top 80 GP, my 3.18 million to his 3.21. So he does actually have it concentrated on characters that matter. Zetas, we both have 384, nothing interesting there. I have 71 GAC Omicrons, he has 72. He's got the Tusken Chieftain Omi. There's a completionist part of me that wants to sink it. I'm not going to do it. Top 80 average speed, my 165 to his 167. Right. Mod analysis, plus 25 speed mods. I have 249 to his 481. 20 to 24s, I have 536 to his 737. Plus 20s, I have 785 to his 1218. Neat. Plus 4% offense mods. I have 218 to his 238, so we're pretty close there. And then plus 6% offense mods, 79 to his 84. Again, pretty close. No cigar. Let me cope. All right, relic analysis, total levels. My 2,350, dwarfed by his 2,556. Relic 9 characters, my mighty 127. You guys remember when I crossed the 100? Maybe a season or a couple seasons ago? We're just chugging right along. Nevertheless, that ain't shit, because my 127 is up against his 284. Relic 8s, I have 136, and Relic 7s, I have 17. He has goose eggs for both. If he's touching it, it's Relic 9. Datacron analysis, my total rerolls, 312 to his 441. Level 9 Datacrons, I have 53 to his 60. 6 to 8s, I have 3. And 3 to 5s, I have 4. He doesn't have anything that isn't a level 9 Datacron. So, tough. Like last time, he has us on all the numbers. All of them. Challenge mode, indeed. Alright, as far as how he has this stuff set up. Okay, kind of a similar build that he's going for as mine with Rey. Slacker is considerably thicker. What does that require? Having that much more health means he's got at least one... He's got a health primary that I don't. Probably Arrow. Probably Arrow? Because he is considerably slower. That's probably it. Alright. Excellent setup on JML. C is banging. Really fast JMK. Good Lord Vader. Jabba. Yeah, it's very healthy Jabba. Very high health Jabba. Okay. 183,000 Leia. Interesting. At 560. Yeah, I've been able to pull that off before. Something like that. Yeah. Alright, you decided to skew more for health. I respect that. Alright. Ahsoka. GL Ahsoka 571. Yeah, alright, yeah. Excellent. Standard. Really bulky Baylan. Okay. Fast cap. Huh. Thick Bane. I wonder if this has got to be another health primary. So that means a health primary triangle. You prefer that over the crit damage. I think that's fair. Yeah, if the fight's going for a few minutes, something like that, the longer the fight goes, I feel like the better the health primary is on triangle. Malgus. Really nice. Okay. Woo! 380. Yeah, the 380 Exile Ezra. That's good. It's real good. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's actually a very thick Reva. Oh, okay. All right. Glad I looked. All right. Making ready with the Omega Bot report. So, like always, here in the first week, I can only take a look at what he's done in the season prior. The problem is that there was a different pilot the season prior. So I'm flying blind. This is garbage. This report means nothing. Because a dear friend retired, and now Pumper is the rightful commander of this account. Nevertheless, I have nothing to go on. So all of this data is Garboni Jabroni, except for, I guess, the speed comparisons. That is very real and very dangerous. I'm not really going to go over this because this is not relevant. And I'm not going to go over this because it's not really relevant. I have no idea what Pumper is going to do. So, all right, let's see. I haven't checked the chat for a few minutes. Yeah, let's go, says Striker. Hey, Striker. Man, we got the patrons showing up in force today. Appreciate you guys. You got this. All right. I appreciate you, Sheepdog. Did I put out a video for Darkside Ray? Great news, man. Coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. I wanted it to come out same day as she's being released. That isn't one of my mod guide videos. I'll be doing that. But this is one of those Scheme Team extras. This is with the Plotting and Scheming crew. So we do the character kit review. And after we cover the abilities, we do give some thoughts on, how to mod her, at least at first. There's a couple different ways we bandy about. But yeah, it's on there. It'll be out tomorrow morning. Tass, you look like someone who needs their Quasar stolen again. Yeah, man. I am a crack shot with the grenade pistol in Helldivers 2. I'm pretty good. I can take out like bug nests from the other side of the large nest, right? I got that trajectory just right. And I say that because try me, motherfucker. Take that Quasar, see what's gonna happen. Because you need me to call you back in. I'll tell the others not to do it. Alright. Gaming. Hey, Fru Guy, if this was a high school wrestling opponent, you'd handle the challenge with gusto. Yes, I would. I was a very angry wrestler in high school. It was amazing. Physical therapy. Like, when I say physical therapy, I don't mean like go work out muscles and get back into shape after some atrophy due to an injury physical therapy. I mean, wrestling for me was a physical way to give myself therapy, because man, did it let me let the anger out as a teenager. It was a good time. Ravens fan, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Oh yeah, I already talked to you. Just missed your tentacle thing in the chat. All right, so where are we at with the prediction, guys? Choose prediction. All right, you guys already said 78% of you went with 1 or less. Wow. I mean, I really hope that you guys get paid out on it. It's going to be a challenge. 22% went 2 or more. All right. Back to it. Let's have a look-see at the board. Oiling yourself up. Weird. That's what we got TJ for. TJ is all oiled up. That's TJ's thing. We'll get him on camera one of these days, I promise. All right. So Pumper has already done me the kindness of clearing the entire board. We see he's posted a 1775, so there was a bit of taxation. Let me go ahead and pull up PrimeBot, and we will discuss. All right. So, highly uncharacteristic of me, but I set JMK on defense. Yes, there's a number of things that beat it, but I don't know. I needed to challenge myself to... I feel like if I didn't push something around and make something really different for me, then I wasn't going to really serve him up anything different that, that he wasn't going to see coming. So we'll see. We'll see if it matters in the end. I find that the last couple seasons, I'm using JMK to overkill. Like, JMK was a fantastic default choice to take out the Great Mother's team during the entire life of that Great Mother's Datacron. But now that it's gone, JMK feels like overkill. So that's what we tried here. All right, Lord Vader, Maul. Oh, wait, he got a 64. Sorry, on JMK. Next, he took on Lord Vader, Maul, Ninth Sister, Thrawn, and Royal. And I did some research for this one into the data for last season. I expected that he would use BKM to fight this, and I just decided to sort out all the Lord Vader comps that BKMs in Kyber 1 fought, assuming, I put on the regular filters that I'm usually putting on. But this comp seemed to pull the most, was most likely to get a drop. And hold on, I'm getting a couple texts from misses, so for the moment. Okay, so yeah, 64 there, and he ended up with a 59 on Lord Vader, so pretty good. I'm still reasonably confident that was BKM. We'll find out. Treya, Nihilus, Savage, Scion, and Talon. So I know that people are able to do Gidme again. Like, people are wanting to do Gidme again, rather, because that Moff Gideon Kron has long since expired, and he's kind of a free agent now for that type of use. So is Padme. So I made sure that I put more protection on Savage, on Traya. I don't know that I think I made that same effort for Nihilus as well. The only ones that are still pretty vulnerable, having high health, would be Scion and Talon, and I'm not really worried about that so much. So if he wanted to Gidmade that, it would have been risky. That said, he's 65 to Traya, so I have no idea. I don't know what. Full banners? How can you read into that? Okay. And then, yeah, against my GL Ahsoka down here with Exile Ezra, General Syndulla, Huyang, and Fulcrum with a Fulcrum Cron. Where's that at? Did I miss it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed something. We fought, right? Oh, alright, well, yeah. I guess I missed noting it. Let's say until further notice, we'll call it a 65. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. 64 on Ahsoka. There. I almost missed my note. There it is. Alright. Pretty good front wall. You know, no drop action. Alright, in the back. So we have the Gungans, we have Queen Amidala, and I decided to throw in that same composition that TJ had the other night for funsies. We'll see what happened. And so yeah, first against Gungans, he got a 65. Against Queen Amidala, he got a 65. Against Gas Krex, pleased to say, he withdrew on the first attempt, and then. Where you at? I know I would have taken a note on that. 47. 67 then. So like Lord Vader solo or C solo, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So he tried, what did he try first? He wouldn't have tried Mon Mothma with Krex there, right? He wouldn't have tried Gar ISC. Maybe he did try. I don't know. Tough to read into that. Maybe it was Starkiller. No, but Starkiller is usually really good on that because gas doesn't counterattack when it's not all 501st. I'm not sure. All right, but that's that. Top side. Against Trench. Man, my Trench is just huge these days, and I was expecting, a little something. Not necessarily a drop, but perhaps some banner bleed. Nah, I saved a GL for that because that was a 66. If I find out that this son of a bitch used Wampa for any reason and killed my Trench team in 5 vs 5, I will be mad. Leia, Drogan R2, Old Ben, and Baze. So yeah, he had to withdraw on the first attempt. Really nice. And then what was his cleanup? 40. So you got a 60. So he lost all the protection banners. Okay, not bad. Ray, Swallow, Sortie, Xeris, and L3. Yeah, I wanted to exile Ezra with Ahsoka this round. So I kind of, and then I was thinking about having Cal in here and, talking about doing the planning that I'm doing for this round, talking out loud with TJ. He was saying, what are you going to use Cere Malicos for? I said, like, worst case, like a Ray, something. He's like, and you're not going to want Cal for that? I'm like, if they put their Baylan Cron with Ray and I don't have Cal in the team and they've got just Giga Health and a, huge offense or something, I don't know, guys. I don't know about that. So I decided to pull Cal off the team. Admittedly, it is weaker now, but we still do have that Ufu Dispel level 6, maybe making a little problem for EP Starkiller. We didn't make any problems for anybody. Where's the mark on that? 64 on Ray. Saw, Luthen, Kyle, Kara, and Chirrut. That was 57. Wow, so he just barely survived there. What is that? Some type of Sith counter? Is that... Oh, maybe... that could be like a Jedi thing. I think I've had a couple bumpy JML counters that looked kind of that way before. Yes, that's right. Yeah, okay. Glad you added more after Pumper has already done me. Yes, that's good. Yeah. You switched to Lord Vader to take on Great Mother teams. Yes, I remember doing that last season, and I liked it a lot. It's true. Nice clip, Fruga. Decepticons. Hey, Tass, how's it going? Good luck in the GAC, mate. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for showing up. All right, so that's the story of Squads. And what was his final score on Squads? I wrote that down somewhere. His final score was a 1356 on ground. Here, let's do the monster math on that. 1356 minus, what is it, 260, 260, 260? Or is it 210? I forget. 240, 240, 210. Okay. 240 minus 240 minus 210 divided by 11. 60 banner average for squats. So little room. But we had, last time we fought him, it was not delivery. It was the struggle. So nothing is guaranteed. All right, as far as fleets go, yeah, I set Executor there with Punishing One, Houndstooth, and Razor Crest up front. No impediment to him. What was that? 73 banners, so almost certainly Leviathan. Malevolence, dig this. We set the triple Geos up front, then Hyena Vulture in the back. He ended up sharing with me on DM that Spy dodged him like 3 times. And that sounds like some bullshit that happens to me, so I'm just a little happy to know that it's possible that it can happen to someone else. Yeah, we'll take that. So yeah, the front line on his second attempt that he had to load in on was, what was it? It was like Soldier, Hyena, Vulture, as you see here. And he cleaned it up for 46, so a total of 50 banners on that. That's quite a bleed just on that, so that's something I can make a lot of use out of. Against Raddus, he scored 77, so 3-man Profundity team. And yeah, I guess that's about it. What was that? 77 there, yeah. Okay, yeah, we covered everything. All right, so that's the full defense. Looking good. Shake 23501. Who don't you set all... Why don't you set all 3 GL ships, or is it more so you can get a guaranteed clear on fleets yourself? Yeah, so why don't I set triple meta fleets, I think is what you're asking. And quite honestly, fleet has more than squads been traditionally about maximizing RNG. I anticipate that my opponents are trying to set little variants on things that I might expect that are designed to trip me up, strip me of a couple banners, possibly even get a drop. I guarantee you that Pumper wasn't going into that Malevolence fight thinking he was going to lose. You never know what's going to happen to you RNG-wise. And, I guess more like Fatal in this sense. Like, the risk versus reward of doing fleet trickery with your high-end fleets, I don't know, man. Because there's skilled players that do that, set all triple metas, and then run the counters, like they'll do the Endurance versus Leviathan and all that stuff. And it's cool. When it works, you look brilliant. When it doesn't work, you've got a serious damn problem now. And if I didn't do that, and I saved Leviathan and Profundity to be clean on attack, I just beat you on efficiency. I made it easy for myself, and I beat you when you work harder to set that defense for me. Is that really the risk-reward proposition that you want to go for as a default? I'm not saying I would never do it, but as like a normal thing, nah. I'm just trying to make sure I can beat the odds on fleet, and I want to get, I'll try and pull my gamesmanship on you on the ground, for the most part. If I see, when I scout my opponent, a weakness, an enormously strong trend that never changes, something that I feel I can game, then I will. But only then. Yeah. All right. Team Max, I agree with you. Appreciate. Yeah. All right, good. All right, we're all up to speed. Let's talk about Pumper's defense. Top side. He's got Jabba the Hutt, Bausch, Chrysanthemum, Scando, Embo. You've got light side max health damage, level 3. High health, 76% health, 72% potency. What kind of tenacity rating are we looking at here? Nothing that I would need fear if I were going to do... Were people doing Aphra last season? Because I feel like people were doing Aphra last season. I don't think I was. I don't think I was. But I feel like I should. So I'm kind of curious. All right. Iden. Is that Stark? I swear to God, he looks like Beers from that portrait. All right. Stark, Snow, Range, Storm with the Snowcron. Grit 6. Crit chance. Yep. Buffs 3. Yeah. I'm not really gonna try and do Wampa on this. I'll tell you that right now. This is bad news bears if you're not careful with it. So we'll see that. I'm actually very surprised to see Tuskens. So that suggests to me it must be a really heavy back wall. If he dropped 3 attacks. At least a couple of those attacks were him trying to do something lesser. Thinking he could get the value and then be extra, get the value at lower banners and then make that up on some clean attacks later. That must have been the strategy. So seeing Tuskens here worries me. All right, what's he got on the crumb? Stacking offense 3. Sure, okay. DI 6, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Turn meter level 9. Tusken Chieftain. So I think it's like the second best one. I do think now that, yeah, well and truly, Raider is the most interesting one. But that, again, 3 versus 3. You missed the prediction phase, Tim. See, and you had 10 whole minutes to do it. 10 whole minutes of a 3.5 hour stream, but whatever, we'll see. All right, last but never least, up top for him is Great Mothers, Morgan, Night Trooper, DTP and Spirit, set 18 bulk, reasonably high crit damage. Wow, lots of survivability from stats, 48% health, nearly 20% protection, bulk level 3. That's a bad boy. I do have to be somewhat concerned, as I have neither Lord Vader nor JMK for that, so... Bottom front, Queen Amidala, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Cam, and Shakti. What are we looking at? 20% offense and then 233% armor penetration. Padawan Obi-Wan and Cam are the armor penetration users on this team, so this is dangerous. The offense is good for everybody. Cam also will make Shakti and Queen hit harder because they get a percentage of their health as offense now with Cam there. It's nice. All right, his own Galactic Legend Ahsoka team with Padawan Sabine, General Syndulla, Huyang, and Nest. Now you're thinking, why Nest? And it's because he doesn't want to commit Fulcrum to this team, which is an easy way to prevent this Veers Magma Trooper cheese. And he also didn't want to commit Exile Ezra to this composition to make it feel even chancier. So how do you get this value without either of those characters on the team and still hold off the cheese? You put in somebody who's not going to get cheesed out by that shit. And that would be like Nest, Malik. There's some options. Yeah. Feather says, I was the ass that set all metas and threw caution to the RNG gods. Look, man, I'm not going to say anybody's dumb to set triple meta. What I'm saying is you are playing, you're putting yourself against the odds. So I'm sure if you're doing it, you're practiced enough in your off counters for fleet that you're reasonably successful. But when the RNG decides to crap on you, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, next is Gungans. Set 19, light side bulk, high potency. Very smart choice. Potency is an excellent choice for this team. Probably better than damage stats. if I have to be honest. I put the high crit damage set 18 back on them when I set them down here for this round, but I'm open to doing it differently, for sure. Okay, and then, yeah, Rey, Swolo, Exile Ezra, Xeris, and Fulcrum. With the Fulcrum Kron, 37% offense, 45% armor penetration, 20% crit damage, decent stat distribution, bulk level 3, crit avoidance and crit chance, Ufu level 6, Fulcrum 9. Alright. Yep. Yeah, Feathers, exactly. Yeah, you setting triple meta, that was your logic. You thought, you were practiced enough that you were going to be fine. But yeah, when things don't break your way. Okay, so, yeah, that is the bottom front. That is where the games begin. How shall we proceed? Alright, this high armor penetration stuff kind of makes me nervous, but realistically, we are going to Night Sister it. We'll run set 18, so we're as bulky as possible. I will commit the full proper team to it. We will pay the full respect, the full measure, Now, what can I offer you? This is a good one. I think we'll run that. Just a sec, guys. All right, we're back. Yeah, Mrs. just got home. All right. Previously, when I've done this in 3 verse 3, I marked Queen. I wonder if it's not wiser to mark Padawan Obi-Wan first, kill him, and then go for Queen. Cam after that. Maybe Cam, then Queen? No, Queen's going to add a lot of... Yeah, this is how you lose a lot of time, because Cam's going to get a lot of love from both Shock and Queen, so that's a good way to get yourself jammed up. All right. Begin. Hello there. This is for the Mass Assist. That's right. I asked the other day, I forget on whose stream. Maybe it was here when we were doing TJ's, but... Yeah, I was wondering. This is the Mass Assist? Yeah. Something to do with it. Alright, let's see what happens. That worked as intended. Huh. How interesting. It doesn't want to proc... It doesn't want to ask me to reset the thing. There's the thing. Alright. Stay exposed to me. Yeah. Now we're kind of stuck for a bit, so without Spirit... Oh wow, that was a decent hit on Decoy. Okay, we'll keep this in mind. Hey, don't you dare. Dangerous shit. Hi, you. Face you. Call you. My brother. Get out there. Is that it? We're not blinded. There's no reason to not do this. Using Diboomba. Oh god. You guys weren't supposed to fight back. Stop doing things. Is that it? Okay, hit her. It's not really the droid I'm looking for, guys. Do the big hit, yes, no? Yes, turns out. Okay, so you have to chill. Who is it that we want to kill otherwise? Again, we have to just wait, don't we? Man! Oh, that's just fantastic. Okay, so we were just max length stalled into all that. It's a long 3 minutes. All this with Padawan Obi-Wan dead straight off the bat. So this is the problem with putting the Blessed on her. You get to take out Padawan Obi-Wan, but then you're just jammed for a while. It's a big deal to lose the Great Mothers in this way. Or to lose Spirit. She's a lot of our damage. Man, fucking stop. Fuck. The days is... Ooh, man. Did you see the size of that? That is bad news, man. I need something, guys. Here's something. Here's something. Come on. Almost. Come on. Finish the job. Okay. Back on target. Back on target. Shake the debuffs. Let's go. Let's go. Shields up. Go, 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 go. Mark. Please get rid of him. That guy bothers me. I don't really want to burn the big hit there like that. I don't think it was going to kill that way anyhow. I actually don't want to hit him at this moment. I don't like him with Retribution. Just chill. Everybody be chill. You don't have taunt right now. Hitting you is meh, so I won't. Minute and a half. A lot of work to do in a minute and a half, thought you should know. Okay, this is gone. Hi. Okay, you were there. I respect that. AoE. You are growing weaker, my friend. Bye-bye. Minute to win it. Put it on auto. So yeah, Striker. I went POW, then Queen. Worked like a charm. But who'd you put Blessed on? That's the question. Alright. 70, yeah, 62 will do. So 62 plus 10. Alright, fine opener. So, Ahsoka, P. Sabine, Jason, and Lest. This team's still going to be plenty dangerous. I've heard without Exile Ezra, people were doing just Bane. I wonder if this is a Baneable one. And if it's worth it to make that risk. We have a little room, but not a ton of room, right? Race, Wolo, Exile Ezra. My notation for Exile Ezra is not EB. I just do E Ezra. Zeris and Fulcrum. And that's just going to be Baylan, right? Baylan, Shin, Marok. Don't have L3. I think I had L3 on defense. So this is going to be what? This is going to be Hondo and what's her name? Cere. Gungans? Probably BKM. Is there a Lord Vader on defense? That might be an issue. Who else to use? Mon Mothma? Not without Luthen, right? I think we need Luthen for that, so that isn't a thing I can do. Might have to figure out something else. JML can work, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I have to think about that. That can be a real problem because the protection disruptions are lethal. Okay. Next one to do then is going to be this, because this is prescribed. I kept Jabba. People were clearing it last season. I have no idea how Pumper is going to do it, or how he would have taken care of mine had I said it. So he's kind of another break glass, and I'll keep that in mind. All right. And you take the full proper Baylan cron. I remember last season a big issue was this team was so fast. I think that's what happened to me in 3 versus 3. In 3 versus 3, this team was so fast and I just got exploded. So I'm really hoping that there's no problem with this, because if there is, boy, do we have some shit on our hands. I'm Morgan, like I told you while watching Arnold's stream. Yeah. That's right, Striker. That's right. Odd question at the end of each fight. When the tap anywhere to continue comes up to zoom. That's the screen. That's funny. All right. It's kind of a face roll. Lockdown Exile. Lockdown Ben. Ben's probably the bigger danger, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Is there a reason why not use Dash instead of Cere? Yes, because Kira's unique will give additional crit damage, and I want to say potency for attacking Scoundrel or Mercenary allies, so that's the chief reason. I feel like locking you down is maybe better, because this is... you wouldn't gain any speed. How does this work, I wonder? We'll lock you. We'll see how much that matters. As choices go. Okay. Understood. Want to call you? There. Okay. This is the start of what is hopefully good times. These are the good times. Yeah, so you're just out of phase. I prefer Shin to go ahead. So he got the turn to your gain from us hitting the purged enemy. Yeah. I mean, we're still going to do this. We can't... Oh, fuck! The Titan Slam. Yeah? There's all this DI. I'd like to do the AoE thing, but that doesn't feel like the right move. Let's make sure that she dies if we can kill her. Good. You are free. You are exposed. We could do the Dispel, but that's less value. Let's do the assist call. Call her again. She's built for destruction. Yeah. Look at the reset. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do the buff up? This is like some restoration, yeah? Not really. Dispel yourself and gains 30%. It's not a heal, it's just a health stacking. So it's good to do this here and now. Just basic here. Okay. Yeah, we lose protection banners, but it's an imperfect life. Yeah. 64 will do. But yeah, to your question about Cere, real quick. I guess we can look up Mercenary, right? Because she counts. Where are you at? It is this. Insult to Injury unique. While attacking, Cere has plus 40% potency if her target isn't debuffed, and plus 30% critical damage if it is. Each other mercenary and each other scoundrel ally gains half these benefits when attacking. So that's one reason. Also, her kit's kind of good. She has an AoE buff dispel that also can apply stagger, so good opportunity to have a potency cross on her, if not a 2-set. And then the assist calling move, the third one that you saw me use to call Shin. Shin is your, I think, probably most dangerous attacker, and it's not bad. Okay. Again, I probably would have taken L3 if I had L3. Why did the music stop? Come back. Alright. I want to look up about the Gungans. Let's do a little homework, yeah? Attacker of 8. We'll say 8. Not minus. What the hell? Okay. Attacking Datacron, yes, but we don't need to set details. We can set this. This one, I want to say it was bulk, yeah? Oh, we didn't have this last season, so... Alright, we'll have to make an inference then. Alright. Yeah, BKM. Treya, but yeah, Treya's on defense. JML. What's the secret to our success here? Is this high potency? Show me proof of working well against something with potency. There's a potency. Gets about a 61 with mediocre amount of protection. Interesting. Okay. I think we can make this work. Okay, so there's your Mon Mothma I was thinking of. And then the Ahsoka. I could look up Ahsoka. But the problem is we didn't have the Ahsoka Kron, so that's really difficult to imagine how that works. You remember this fight? Yeah. Copy. Bobby says, is there a reason why not to use... Oh, that's a different... we already asked that one. Sorry. Thanks for the clarification, Kazan GG. Dash always seems to have one of the best win rates with Baylan, mostly versus Leia, though. I can appreciate that. Different benefits for different things. Yeah, not a bad idea. Just haven't done that yet myself. Alright, so JML for 61. What are we looking at? So the banner's probably not higher than 62. As opposed to BKM. Better odds. Yeah, we'll take a proper team. How don't you configure yourself? Show me something again that has potency on the cron. Did you guys... Alright, so there's some, but not much. What did you run? You ran some appropriate counter tenacity. I think that's smart. I think that's what we'll do. If that means that I have to JML... I have to think about this. If I'm usually doing BKM on Gungans, and he's setting Gungans on front, he wants BKM consumed. What does BKM consume that JML struggles with? If it's standard Lord Vader, I could do it either way. If it's like a Treya lead with Lord Vader or EP with Lord Vader, no, I still think we'd be okay. Better not lose to the pumper, says Bones. Yeah, I hear you. You believe there was Ahsoka Kron at the end of the last season? My guy faced it last season, week 3? For 1 week? Oh, shit. All right. Maybe that'll give us some insight about how we want to approach this problem. Let's open up a new tab. Yeah. Exclude those. View battles. Show cleanups, no. Division 1, yes. 7, please. Defending Datacron. Homies. Is So there's virtually no data. Alright, we were too specific, I guess, when we, what? All we did was say it has to have a Datacron and be Relic 7. The problem is that you might not have seen Fulcrum, but there's no way that you wouldn't have seen Exile Ezra with this team that first week, right? Alright, so Leia is, I guess, good. What did he have? The turn meter? Or the CA? Turn meter. Tell me your secrets. Oh, that's with Plocron. Yeah, those are different times. Oh, Cere Malico Starkiller, really? That's kind of cool. Kind of expensive to do without Exile Ezra there. But it doesn't get too much cheaper. And I see nothing that suggests Bane. There's C Bane getting a goose egg? Really? Wow, that's horrifying. Wow, really? Alright, I'm going to stick with BKM. They just generally do well with debuffs, and I think we'll set ourselves up to be okay. It doesn't need to be all the tenacity in the world, it just needs to be some. If I could have some on a Bulkron, I would. 25% on a bulk. 25 is better than nothing. Bulk is going to be a good choice here regardless. Let's have it. There's no reason to do the AoE here. We could go with the ability block. I don't mind that. Now, if he gets the death mark on me immediately, I'll be mildly annoyed. Mildly. So far, so good. I'll be damned. We got to take a turn. Alright, now we get to waste it, hitting him. Now we're stuck behind a tank. I'm sure it'll be fine. My inclination to hit the generator, probably better to get rid of this taunt. Yeah, and now we're way out of phase. We have to take the risk, right? I don't think I have a choice in that matter. No. Okay, we're not blinded, so there'll be some value for that move. You're not dead yet. No. Okay, that's a good one. Can't assist or counterattack. But you can shield up, so I'll take that, and an AoE is welcome. Waiting on you, BKM, possibly for your first special the entire game. I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine. I'm not pissed. Yeah, I mean, you gotta go, right? There isn't any shit to do about that. Okay. Oh, wow. Boy, Bombardier's gotten to do 2 of that AoE ability block before BKM's gotten to do a single special. I personally think that's fantastic. And I'm not bitter. And I'm glad you asked. Okay, now they all get DI. Double DI. DI for everybody. Okay, who's got to go first? Well, this isn't actually going to dispel anybody, so this is kind of impotent, but do we need the restoration more? Not really. We do need you gone, though, ASAP. Nothing else is going to dispel you, so I have to do this. Again, this completely sucks. I'd much rather do stuff. Literally fucking anything. Watching the days go by. I fucking hate this too. Okay. Come now, come now. Yes! Destroy! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Aha!
No.
We using the boomba. Die. This one.
No.
I don't want that ability block again. I don't want you to do stuff again, and I don't care about that. Where we at? Yeah, it doesn't help him. Top you off, maybe? Something? Looking good. Looking strong. 65. What did I do with Treya? Treya was on defense, bottom front. Don't know what it cost him. We will have to find out. Phoenix is not carrying Gungans? I don't know, man. If it is, it's probably with Krex, right? I had Krex on defense as well, so... Okay, got those marked down. So, moment of truth, guys. What you thinking? What you thinking for this? Curiously, man, I don't know. It would suck to spend both of them. How do you want to handle it? Seeing a bunch of tanks? Bane and something? Yeah, sweet banners array. Yeah. If it all works well, that's Bo-Katan Kryze unique doing that work for us. So good times. What am I gonna do now? There's 3 teams in the back, probably GLs. Cere Malicos would be kind of interesting. Using it with Starkiller? I don't know. I don't know that I have to worry so much about value because Baylan was successful on Ray, so I still have EP and Starkiller as EP Starkiller and Cere Malicos as separate teams. So we have solutions. I wonder if Jabba's a good answer. Iden with with Magma Datacron? I don't know, man. You think you would try it? I don't. Yeah, I still feel like Nest is going to be an issue. What about something like this? Is this foolish? They're going to take a lot of turns, but that kind of works to my advantage, right? So there's no Ahsoka herself taunts. How do we deal with that? We can't really negotiate that off rip. So we would be linking who? You'd link her and Padawan Sabine. Later in the fight, you'd wait for the drop of the taunt, relink Padawan Sabine, and then Nest and delete those two first. This seems like you might run out of time with it just being C. That holds. Yeah. Traya with Lord Vader was good last season, and I see it's still working for you, Striker. Is this just baneable? What are we doing? I don't think it's C. I think it's C Bane or Bane something. Like that. Yeah, why take the drop? I take your point on that. I'd hate to get gamed out. Yeah, I really would hate to get gamed out. Because it's the turn meter level 6 with the Ahsoka level 9 that will make those Spectre hit a lot harder, a lot quicker than you would otherwise expect. Alright, we'll do it properly. This is the one I'm typically using, yeah. How do you want to do this? I think we do want to link Ahsoka at first, yeah? And work her prot down. And then relink later. I think that's one of the ways you can lose this fight is her having prot. I don't know. We can set all their cooldowns back off rip. Surely that has to be a good choice. You lost C-Bane. Not as good in 5s. Way easier without Ezra, though. Yeah, it didn't look that convincing last season, so I take your point. Giga Drain. Okay. We'll do it as we said we would. There's not many buffs to this spell. Hu Yang can deal significant damage and can critically strike. Will increase our offense. Lower his offense by doing basic. Likewise, we'll get another basic out of him here. They begin to stack now. Aha! High buffs. Well, there goes a nest. Won't be seeing any more of him, I'm afraid. Alright, everybody calm down. Damn. Transform now? Seems early. Can we get another middle out of him? Do we need the other middle? Take the money and run. Well, let's think about this. We're a little... So it's like middle... Yeah, we're too far away to bother waiting. Is there something worse coming? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna basic. Finish the job. Good. Good work. Okay, you're still linked up. You still have prot. Not super thrilled with that. Let's take this. technically, the longer we delay, the more mastery we get, so... You... Everyone is open to me now. Link now. Why are they open to me? Was I always able to ignore taunt because I'm having Bane with C? I still would have done what I did there, but good to know. Would be smart to know. Oh, the timing of this is kind of shit, right? Oh no, it didn't set my cooldowns back on that. I have no idea that. All right, let's see if you got it. Get the shock down. All right, start stacking and maxing, my man. Giga Drain. 2.5 minutes. I'm hoping that we'll get through, but it's a big girl. All right, go. 2 minutes. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got the. I wanted to have the security of having that third special out from Bane before I put it on auto. I think it would have played the same way anyway. Just peace of mind kind of thing. I just want you guys to know I believe in you. What horrors await us on the back wall? We'll soon find out. $67 will do. All right. Let's see what it is. The fuck happened, Pumper? I'm legitimately curious. Because you kicked my ass last time, and you had a really strong defense down. This feels lighter than what you had last time. Now, here I am fucking myself up because this is the new Omega, and I know nothing about fighting it. But I was expecting GLs where there are none. That is interesting. High tenacity. Oh, super high potency. We ain't doing no. Okay, that's fine. So we're not going to be cute today with Nogar ISC. But the question is, can we still do bounty hunters? How fast is fast? My kind of man. You have to do this kind of speed to have any chance of holding back my bounty hunter. So let's see what we got here. 335 times 1.2, 402. This is going to be a challenge. Let's see if we got it. There's my Zan. There's my Mando. All right, speed check. So 350 times 1.2 times 0.2. She passes out 84 speed. 84. Tacked on top of 322. 406. What was the number to beat? 402. Sunbeams. From my soul. We can do it. We can do it. We'll keep that in mind. Not quite yet. All right. Boba Fett says, I think you're supposed to wait longer before you pop the ult to ramp your offense. Is that so significant? Because it's only doubling the mastery for C himself, right? Or maybe there's a portion of that mastery gain that's going out to the allies. You might have a point there. I'm trying to think about whether or not it matters to stack his offense more. So, I don't know. All other dark side, when he does the transform, if he is the leader, all other dark side allies gain mastery equal to their current mastery until the end of battle. Other Sith allies are gaining it. Okay, so yes, the answer is you are correct. You are correct. It is the mathematically superior choice to wait longer in the fight. The question is, do you actually have time for that, though? Like, what if this had Exile Ezra? We saw that was losing late last season. I still have the same kind of Datacron setup that I need to do, right? So I wonder about that. If this had Exile Ezra in there, would I have lost with C-Bane? Should I have had Baylan for that, maybe, and used, like, Cere Malicos for the Ray and risked that? I wonder. Alright. We have to scheme out this top wall real quick. So, Jabba, Kerr, Bausch, Stando, Embo. What kind of potency are you working with here? You're super high health. 221% potency. 320, so we could make it work. We could make it work. We can do the... Pretty sure we can make it work. So do we dare do Mother Talzin here? Greed flows through my veins. Talk to me, Goose. 80, 100, Y100. Say Dengar's in there. Fine. 80, 100, Y100, HK. Sample size of 1. Don't need to worry. 89. B2, you commit to it. Interesting. Speak. Darth Vader. I like Darth Vader a lot. Why B2? Alright, yeah, for the buff strip. Which is going to be better for dealing with Embo? About the same. Is GG going to be required anywhere? I don't know. Aphra BT1. We're doing it today. Yep. 1 000 Dengar and question mark. I'll figure that out. Next item. Iden. Yeah. Iden Stark. Malgus? Cere Malicos, I think, takes on GMos. I'll have to double check that. So, who's going to eat this up? Who's going to eat up these Tuskens? We didn't have this stuff last time, so I have to think about it. DI, alright, fine. Stacking offense, certainly a problem. Basic on their turn, alright, it's not good. Slacker was reserved for Leia. Slacker's an open agent right now. Jabba is not assigned to something affirmatively. So Slacker is an option for Great Mothers, surely. That means we could do Slacker Night Sisters? Is that how that is? We just swipe and do it. Do the damn thing. Isn't that it? It's like Slacker. Daka Zombie. What? What? Is armor in there? I don't know. I don't think so. I'd have to look it up to be sure. The Tuskens. Yeah, man. We can... If we do... Malgus, we should be okay, right? And then you have what for the back? Let's make sure that we're good here. So it should be bounty hunters for gas, because this is full proper gas. So Aurra, Boss, Reef, Mando, Zam. Omega. So what? FOmega, I guess. Fugitive Omega. That'll be my hunt, wreck. Tech and Echo. That's interesting. I have to think about what you do now. This is a very dangerous team. Saul Luthen's also a problem. Alright. Now, we made mincemeat of Saw last time with Plokron, I remember. This is not the same fight without it. We aren't able to cheese them in stun as well or as long. Malgus could be a problem here. I wonder if this is where Jabba ends up getting... Oh, shit. We have Riva, too. Sunday, Monday, happy days. I'm feeling celebratory. That is a considerable amount of potency. All right, let's go ahead and do the bounty hunters. Auracron. Mercenary stun is cool, but the aura thing, I remember, kind of jammed me up a bit. Gotta remember not to use her second special. Whenever an enemy is stunned, whenever you use an ability, stun, it can't be, and then she gets a bonus turn. Yeah. It's fair. We'll use the Dengar crown with Dengar, so I don't have to worry about that. Tank revive's no good, so it really needs to be this one. We'll take the money and run. Okay, is it Grid Iden? Because if it isn't, you could add Rad. It is Grid Iden, yep. Okay, Boma. Okay, you did it today and waited until 1:30 to pop your ultimate on that C. Bane versus Ahsoka. Keep that in mind, man. Qui-Gon with GK handles Great Mothers per my testing. Really? Speak to me on the details. We do have Qui-Gon available for such a purpose. Talk to me about that. I'd like to test that. I've heard of it, but I also heard it wasn't reliable. What can we do to make that reliable? I will be your guinea pig. You're not Tassenix anymore. Now you are Greendenix. Greedenix. Ha ha ha. Greedenix. Ha ha ha. I see you. I see you. Anon also beat Great Mothers against TJ. Okay. Anything special to it? It's just a dish. Okay. I mean, all right. Let's see if this all goes as we plan. We could be horrifically doomed. I don't know. My friend, how are you? If we special, you stun. I don't want that. I just want a basic. Okay, that's good. That is the droid we're looking for. Rep. This happens. This happens. We're okay. Rep. Rep. Ah, shit. I don't want to get countered yet. Rep. Okay. Can you stop though? You're killing me. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Stop doing stuff. Fuck. No! Okay. We're just barely going to make it, but we're still going to make it. I'm going to retaunt. If I use a special, I will stun, which is going to trigger Aurra again, so I'm not trying to do that. Got to do the delete. That's how you fuck yourself up, if you don't do that right. Right there, what we just experienced. Okay, so now we need to lock everybody down. Lock him. You're next to go. Who's next? Who's next on the AoE? So you're going to AoE, and that's kind of a problem for me, and I don't want that. I want to do this. I want to do this. Okay. Everybody can be chill while we try and just pound him down. There's merit in just forcing him to sacrifice. I have done that before, to be sure. Yeah, they are going to go at some point. It's up to you. How do you want to pursue it? Probably like this still. Yeah, just still. If we can keep him locked, then we're going to be okay. This is a sizable hit, actually. I don't want to do that there. If we're going to do anything, we'll basic. Try and keep everybody stunned as much as you can. Sure, we'll use third, because I don't actually want to do thermals there. Basic, get another stun. Alright, keep on with it. Keep on keeping on. Plenty of time. Okay, people are starting to get freed up. Accelerate turn meter. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Stun. Smack. Into basic. Back to work. Still chill. Big chill, actually. Big chill. Okay, now we can do snipey stuff. Coming soon to theaters near you. Goodbye. Ole! Alright. One of my favorites. Man, and he put the love. He put the love, but I put the lover into that Mando, man. That Mando is fast. Ha! Alright. I'm very curious now about this Qui-Gon thing. Composition-wise, what are we doing? Let's see here. Dude had half mods missing on his JK when he did it, so it should be fine. So it doesn't really sound like it matters too much what the others are. Oh, you did say GK, though. So does it matter who that last one is? Is it better if it's Grandmaster or Shock or something? You did mention GK. I don't have GK, so what happens now? Do I not do this without GK? Is that required reading? Cosley check, fastest Mando of the Wild West. He must be one of them, and he's in a crit damage set at that. Not even speed. What? No, Shake. No, that it doesn't matter? You can do it without it, or no, like don't bother if you don't have GK? Which no is that? I forgot how I asked the question. That's on me. Mace feels like he'd kind of be good, right? Pulling people out of stealth? No GK needed. Okay. Barris Beck. I think Barris is on defense. Yeah, Barris is on defense. So what in lieu of Barris? You're wanting a healer, a support? Shock? What are you feeling? tanks made it worse because it took forever for Qui-Gon to die. I hear that. Kit Fisto, maybe? Lots of fun juggling debuffs on JKA. Sure, I could believe that. I'm open to suggestion, guys. I'm open to suggestion. Mace for Shatterpoint. I was thinking that, but these guys are saying like tanks might delay the death of Qui-Gon, and I don't want that. But I did have that same thought, yeah. Not only, you know, the Shatterpoint reducing their max health and stuff, but also just pulling them out of stealth, pulling one target out of stealth every turn. Alright, I'm not seeing any strong opinions on this last character in lieu of Xeris. So, I'm assuming we're going armor penetration, set 19. Something like this. Reasonable. Yeah, this is the better choice. Qui-Gon does have a very particular set of skills. I see what you did there. That's funny. This is funny. Alright, we'll take this. Kit Fisto does have another AoE. Doesn't hurt nobody. So we'll see how that goes. Try and save it for after the kapow. Good luck indeed. Here we go. Okay, so they doom your boy. He may well be stunned at the appointed hour. That's kind of a worry. Smack, smack. Smack, smack. Yeah, Dispel's good. Offense up. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see you. Thank you for that. Okay. Buff immunity. Sure will be fine. You guys know you can hit anybody else, right? Dispel all debuffs on all allies. It feels like probably the best single move. I'm assuming that's what he's here for. Leave Brittany alone, damn it. Stop it. Would you kindly just kill the Qui-Gon? It's right there in front of you. He's like one job. I swear to God, I think they're deliberately... There's not been a single hit on Qui-Gon, right? Ooh. I don't think his hit can be evaded, so I don't think I have to worry about burning this. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Would you guys please just kill the frickin' Qui-Gon? Not that. Stop that. Now he's blinded. Alright, well you just saw that go down, so that's not good. Alright, so if he's stunned, there's your unreliability point. If he's stunned at the time before, then you just get closed out. So, no. We tried it. We tried it. It did not work. Alright. Now, I don't want to put myself at risk, so we're not going to do too many other games of this kind. Slacker feels like the right solution for it. We can come back to that. This one seems like it's really fun. BT1. Yeah, you tried this on your small account. It was pretty much the same. Yep, there you go, Pumper. Yep, fair enough. Didn't feel like you could have done much to make this more reliable once the match started, Frankto. If the AI has that preference for dooming JKA, was that your experience too, Pumper? Because, yeah, that doesn't seem great, guys. You know, I agree. I was just waiting for them to kill Qui-Gon the whole time. They took their sweet time doing it, and then... There's certainly a point where if your JK isn't busy stunned and blinded and all that shit, you can pop off. But otherwise, probably not. Okay, so how do we want to proceed? If we anticipate a longer fight, the value of Darth Vader is burst. The value of B2 is dispel so that we're not stuck on Chrysanthemum for any particular amount of time. I think I will commit B2 to this. This feels like a worthwhile decision. Because the problem is that my Dengar Kron, that I only have one of, is a bulk Kron. So we will have this advantage of having 2 stuns, unresistible stuns. But we don't have any more offense to fuel BT1, so he's just running on his native 12.4K, whatever. Aphra I tuned up a little bit in the off-season. 1 speed faster, about 10% more potency. How you like that? JK was stunned while Qui-Gon dies. After that, you will lose. Yeah, agree. All right, let's go. Can't target anyone else. Would prefer to, but Giga doubt. Doubt everywhere. Do not doubt the doubt. I forget the rules of TMR for this, but I guess we're gonna all learn together. Yes! Oh, yes! I don't think this works the way I want it to. But it will work when it resets, right? Yeah. So torture can't be missed. Given the Braps. That wasn't exactly what the droid I was looking for. I like the AoE here, but I think we'll get a kill if I basic. Come back to me, my child. Embo, stun? Nope. Embo next? Maybe. Embo's super high turn meter. I like the armor shred here, if I'm being honest. We'll do that for now. Who dies next? Probably you. You do shit that annoys me. Dispels. Happens. Not getting the reset that I was looking for. Disarm on her is fine. It doesn't bother me so much. Come on, finish the job. Boy, they sure are doing a whole bunch of stuff. Dispel. Do this. Stuck behind Foresight. Maybe we land Shock. Shock means no more buffs. Nice. Stop that now. You are delaying the inevitable, and I don't appreciate you for it. I wish you would trigger my B2 more. Why does that always call Aphra? That assist call from the summon droid. That shit is annoying as hell. Shock. Good. Back to it. Finish the job. Yeah, this not really having the big damage that I'm used to having is unfun. Almost. Stay on target. Okay. Begin. Not really getting a lot of resets off that B2, I will note. It's like the third one the whole fight. Wrap? No, not quite. Okay, we got work to do. Do it quick. Do it now. Auto? I don't know. I don't like auto for this fight at all. That's fine. Bye. Maybe now auto? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see yet. Not fully satisfied. Okay. Okay. Hey, finally called BT1 for once. That almost never happens. We've already got Shock. Basic will deal more damage than the AoE. Let's Strip out. Heals up before the big move. Yeah. Basic. Basic. This is good. This will put him to bed. And you're not really doing anything I'm worried about after this. And the kill. The honor goes to Aphra. 64. Beautiful work. So that's why they say Kellerin and Xeris for the Qui-Gon counter. Because you have the active Dispel from Kellerin, and you have the passive Dispel from Xeris. That must be the key for why they would be important. Because that whole counter would depend on JK not being jammed up when Qui-Gon dies. Fair. Fair. Let's put a note on that. One drop. JK was stunned, blinded, when Qui-Gon Jinn died. Fair. What did we just do back here? That was Aphra versus Jabba. And we did it with B2 for 64. I liked the choice of the B2 there. I really like Darth Vader, but that's maybe for a punchier Datacron. More crit damage on it. You want the finality of Darth Vader. Boba Fett says, if you take over the other capital ship with your Levi and then lose the battle, isn't the enemy capital ship supposed to be gone in the cleanup? Yes, I know it's rare to lose after taking over the enemy ship, capital ship, but RNG hates me. My opponent got his capital ship back in the cleanup. Bug or what? Working as intended. I don't know. Sorry. I'm not really sure. It would seem like working is intended to me, maybe. All right. What are we doing here? 5 fights, 3 GLs, Amalgus, and Inquisitors, Cere Malicos, Starkiller. We've got the goods. We just need to not bungle it, and we'll be all right. Okay, fine. Where's Inquisitors going? Right now, first inclination, Saw. Should be no issue. I think that's a reasonable position to take. Let's go for that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the chat seems to agree that levy over levy situation you were talking about, it sounds working as intended. If your levy takes over their levy, but then you still lose the fight, technically you didn't take the ship. So you didn't kill the ship, so fair. Ability block first. That's got to be the right answer. He said confidently moments before his death. I'm gonna take the risk on that. You definitely don't want to do that, right? What's your stacks of purge like anyhow? You do have 6. Take it. Take it. This is fine. And then we gotta cleanse off him. Get in the van, boys. We're going streaking in the quad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah. Bye-bye. It's so sad when that happens. It's a badass Saw team, too. So, I didn't see his Bane on defense. Or not Bane, Baylan. And he didn't see mine. So, he one-shot my Saw team very much the same way. I'm sure of it. This one. We know what the rest of this team does, but I'm still not deeply familiar with all these mechanics. So I already read through this. There's restoration. There's, yeah, max health damage. Wow. This GAC Omicron does a lot. How is she configured? Pure support modding. Okay. 50 speed, blazing fast. When they would be defeated, we start this captive mechanic. That's right. All debuffs. There's a lot going on here. I feel like this is where a GL is going to end up going. Protection up seems advantaged. So protection up merely means we don't need to use Grandmaster Yoda's spread and we'd be okay. Expose or buy an enemy with bonus protection. Bonus protection is not protection up. So JML maybe here? Alright, we'll think about that in a minute. Yeah, these three teams. So Slacker for Great Mothers, right? I think that's Daka Zombie, what? Oh no, not like that. We'll just assume. Slacker, yeah, 70% like that. Lower win rate without. What's up with that? Alright, well, it was the right comp that I thought. We'll do the bulk. Yeah, it isn't the same threat that it used to be, so this should still be okay. Crit damage? Probably. Daka. Zombie. Marin. Crit damage? Yeah, you did Inquisitor's Pump? Alright. Yeah, when I finish up the squads, I'd love to get your notes on what at least what the drops were. We'll share them with the group here. Crit damage. This one I need. This one I guess I don't need, but I would have preferred it's in Ufu. Yeah. That's one I've used before. The health steal's nice. Yeah, I don't want that. I think this is the droid we're looking for. Oh yes, very much so. Okay, music, return. Come back to me. Alright, let's get my... So we just swipe first, and the rest kind of takes care of itself, yeah? I think that's the only way you really jack up this fight, is if you don't swipe first. Okay. And we'll see how it goes from here. This is acceptable to do, right? We could go for the stun. Stun might be advantageous. Doesn't much matter, as it turns out. Do this. That's fine. We wish you well, friend. Welcome back. Okay. Okay. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is fine. Just basic. They're taking so many turns. It is concerning. Okay. You're locked down for a moment. What does it matter? We'll find out. Want to hit you, because you're the one that's stunned, so I will do that. Lock you if I can? Nope. Not today. Not today. Buff immunity, state applied. We'll take that. Go for the stun here. Nice. Now if we can, I'll swipe you. Nah, better yet to swipe you, get the extra siphon. Patience. Discipline. Sure, you know what? Why not? Okay. We have to move quick. They sure do take a lot of turns. It's kind of a little crazy, actually. We're still waiting for our first swipe here after the fact, man. I'm gonna take all 3 swipes. Because we need to just Titan Slam when we go in for Ultimate 2. We just have to be all-time large. 2.5 minutes, man. This is terrifying. They go so fast. I'm going to take a stab here real quick. Okay. This one. Basic over there. Yeah, fine. Yep. Pop immediately. Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on. 2 minutes and we ain't killed shit! Okay, somebody died. No, I don't know why, but it's not important. What's important is the clock is still running. Jesus. Can you be stunned? Maybe? No, guess not. It's important to have dreams, you know, dare to dream. Okay. Is this the real fucking life? When I say fuck the fuck off and stay fucked off, infinitely forever. That's fine. So long as you die, not really fretting the details. Jesus. Alright, would have been a 64, good to know. You two now. I think JML for you. if the unforeseen should happen and we take serious damage, I won't regret having Jolie. It's also my big protection crown, so much the better. All right, gotta love Slacker, so much fun to use. Yeah, buttery smooth, that's right, Striker, yes. So Bulma says, I've used Malgus versus Great Mothers for max banners 2 rounds in a row. Any trick to that, Bulma? We can hear about that. Share the word with the people. Hello there. Why were they all immediately taken out of stealth? Because now I'm just going to go kill them, yeah? Okay, now there's the captive shit. And now, as long as I can stop these guys from doing stuff, which you're still stunned, you would be the next best target. Woo, boy! Yeah, probably not going much anywhere, bub. Stun. You are free, but not free. I mean, let's do this. Pop, pop. Over to you. Yeah, that's fine. Do this. All right. Well, this is one of those. I feel like we're very confidently overkilling it. So nice, nice problem to have. Ain't nobody coming to save you, Omega. Very sorry about that. Yeah. 65. All right. Malgus versus Tuskens is not insane, right? Right? No, it could be. Cere Malicos here. Yeah. And then like Jabba. Yeah. Cere Malicos here. Okay. Good talk. Cere Malicos Starkiller? Can we activate it like that? Cere Malicos Starkiller, and then you'd need a Jedi and a Sith, right? A Jedi and a Sith to have the full nasty. So why not do that for a little fun then? A Jedi and a Sith. The Dark Lord himself? I like it. The Dark Lord. The Dark Lord cometh. Oh, but he's not getting stacks because it's DI. Okay, dig that. See how that works? All right. And then you can't hit him again. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, it's not giving him anything, so the DI is a fine stall for that. Okay. Nice, the ability block's pretty cool there. Okay, so who dies first? Probably still Warrior. He's our threat condition. Anytime. 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 Good. Again with the anytime. Thank you. Alright. That was fun. All right, Jabba time. Tons of max health. Should be good. They do have dispels. Yeah. Yeah, we'll throw the taunt on the tank. Let's get rid of this first thing. So, first order of business, we can set this. Serious. As far as the major offense dealer, I guess it's you. We'll keep that unlocked. Okay, now there's all of these retributions I can trigger into Chrysanthemum. I guess I'm not so worried about that. We'll go ahead and check that out. Yep, we're also met for contracts. That's nice. Ability block here. Bunch of counterattacks into DI don't mean anything to me. Probably don't need to be targeting you. We can go after, let's say, Snow for now. Back over to you. My dear friend. Get the blind? Nope, you resist the blind, but you do have a... Well, the thermals really won't do much because of grit, right? I think that's the way that works. We'll go ahead and put the buff immunity back over for the tank. Stick to the script out here. And grenades. Ba-boom! Eat. It's a damn shame. $64 will do. All right, Pumper, share the details. What's good? Okay, so this was GMO, GKR, GKL. I think that was a 65. And that's Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Scando, Boba, 64. Okay, so we just had the one drop on the whole wall. What were we? One or less, two or more, yeah? Let's get you all paid out. You were wise to gamble on my behalf. What does Cere and Talon lose, not being a full UFU squad? I don't recall if it says that it requires that all allies are UFU for any of their stuff. I could be wrong, though. The reason I was doing it is because I could, first of all. If I needed to, I could have easily just had them separate, so... Yeah. Okay, let's see, do we get any... Alright, no notes yet from Pumper yet. Alright, I'll be looking. Alright, so we're through the gate, and what's the score? 1389 to... What did I have from PrimeBot? 1356. If we don't drop, we're comfortable. Okay, this is triple. All right, the situation feels good. That's where I stand right now. Executor, triple attacker. So we'll call that Leviathan. Raddus. Chimera. And then Malevolence. Negotiator. Alright, face the music. Oh! Wow, I forgot that I have Profundity. There. So your cooldown works differently, you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You might be right about that. With her own personal cooldown reduction thing. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a power team that I threw at it because I could, not because I should, or because it's even a great idea. Don't try this at home. I have lost before for want of another ship, and I don't need to pinch the banner, so I won't. I'm not at home, so I'm not going to try it, says Cere. Well, okay. 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 Yeah, that meets expectations, honestly. Where are we at with it? Still just basic, because they have this tenacity up. There's no reason to try and drop bombs. So that's free. Stop it! Fuck! Fuck, I hate that shit so much. I hate that shit so fucking much. Fucking die. Stun you. I want to heal this ship. Where are we at? Turn meters favorable. Daggers next. And this is why I saved that AoE for that moment. Now we can bombs. Meets expectations, honestly. No, I don't need to worry about that right now. Do this. Okay. It's fine. Sometimes it's like that. Okay, thank you for that. All very good. Thank you for that. So far, so great. Appreciate your patronage. Okay. Okay. You don't always lose Fury, but you often lose Fury in exactly this way. Banner-wise, how can we restore you? Do you? Maintain the fear on Razor with this basic. Could lose banners for that. At the bottom. There it is. There. 70 works. Not great, but it'll work. Alright. It's true. I want to say this is the way I've done it before. I've done it with Y-Wing too. that. Then you would want to do this. And then you, I would want to target... Well, we really would like to have the buff immunity on you before the mass assist, right? Let's try it. Yes, the dodge is just clutch. Love that, guys. Thank you. That is just clutch. Dig that. Okay, that part's good. Don't get no better, really. Yep, that part's not great. Okay. It's cool that everything's alive. I'm sure we'll be okay. All normal. Situation normal. Quickly. Kill everything. I mean everything. I mean quickly. Gotta kill you ahead of Vulture. Vulture's coming soon to theaters near you, so what you want to do about it? I mean, you can really only do this and just wait for Vulture now, because it's coming. Basic into basic? Yep. There's our chance. Nice. Nice finish. Photo finish on that. It was close to that reinforcement coming out, but 76 is the way. So that was Negotiator there. Alright, now for you. And this should be a crush, right? Right? I think so. Nice. Okay. Okay. Just 2 ships. It shouldn't be the end of the world. And it indeed was not. It's basic here. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, stop that now. Here we go. Restoration. Perfect. 77. Nice. All right. We are avenged. GG, Pumper. I am avenged. We're 1-1 now. A good game to you, sir. GG, man. You played better. I played bad. Yeah, you said you were late when you were doing it last night. And then you were tired and in a little rage after our first drop. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. GG. GG, everybody. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do a quick breakdown. I covered all of Pumper's attacks on my defense at the start of the stream, so if you missed that, head back to the start of the VOD. Get that. As far as my attacks go, bottom front. Against his Queen Amidala, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Cam, and Shock T, we went in with Great Mothers, DTP, Night Trooper, Spirit, and Morgan. And, you know, I did this the way people are apparently doing it. I put Doom onto Padawan Obi-Wan, and I put Blessed onto, what's her name, Morgan Elsbeth. And we were able to very quickly kill Padawan Obi-Wan. But we got stalled for a while before I was able to take out Queen. And we lost Spirit along the way. Wasn't great. Wouldn't recommend it. 62 banners, though. Got it done. Against this Galactic Legend Ahsoka, Padawan Sabine, General Syndulla, Huyang, and Nest. So this is meant to, to stop that Magma Trooper cheese that people are able to do. I fretted about it a while, but I ended up going in with C Bane. I thought about doing C without Bane. I thought about doing Bane without C. And I ultimately just came back to, let's just not screw this up for ourselves. Because I expected that he was going to have some crazy-ass back wall. And I was like, man, it might be good to split them up. But I don't want to drop here. So I just ended up going for it. 67 banners. Against his Rey, Swolo, Exile Ezra, Zaris, and Fulcrum, we went in with Baylan, Shin, Marok, Hondo, and Kira. Manhandled him. Wasn't bad. I think I fought Pumper's his Rey, Exile Ezra, and Swolo in threes last season with the Baylan trio, with the Baylan Kron, got destroyed. So, yeah, just having the full suite of the team at our disposal seems to make a difference. And, of course, against his Gungans, yeah, just BKM, Bam, Paz, Grogu, BKK, 65 banners. Took a while, though, I will say. All right, back wall. Hey, yeah, glad you enjoyed, guys. Yeah, I lost wrong. Oh, the video's out as well. Okay, hey, let's do that. Let's do that. Thanks for the word on that, man. I'm gonna take that link you sent me earlier. Who DM'd me that link? Did Bones DM me the link? Nope, that was different. Who DM'd me that link? Or did you post that in your own server? When I was in there earlier. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, DM it to me again, man. I'll drop it. Or just drop it here in the chat. You don't have to be shy. Promote that stuff, man. It was fun. Yeah, post it here. You can post here. I'll just send it to me so I can also sling it up on my Discord afterwards. But yeah, guys, I was on the Huts Hangout podcast this morning. It's if you watch Bones' Three Scoundrels in a Cantina podcast, this is kind of like a different take on that, except with a more international cast and crew. I was invited to guest this morning. It was a good time. It was a good long time. If you spend your Sundays cleaning the house, you might turn it on for all 4 hours of glory that it was and enjoy. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me on this morning. That was a good time, man. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, it was only an hour long. All right, so in the back wall, he set Gas 501st, and I did the monster math. It turns out we had enough speed to still use bounty hunters, and we got it done. 65 banners. So yeah, that was Aura, Boss, Grief, Mando, Zam. Against his Fugitive, Omega, with Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, Tech, and Wrecker, we went in with JML, overkilled it. JKR, JKL, Jolie, Jedi Cal, 65, just manhandled it. Against Saw, Luthen, Krex, Kara, and Kyle, we went in with Reva, 65 banners. Top side. Against his full Jabba, Kersantin, Bausch, Scando, Embo, he went with high health and high potency to impede those who would dare to run Night Sisters. Quite honestly, I think I had the tenacity available that I could have attempted Night Sisters, but it's just as well that I didn't, because I needed those a little later with my Slacker team. But yeah, against this Jabba, we went in with Aphra, BT1, 000, B2, and Dengar with the Dengar Kron. The Dengar Kron had a lot of survivability, no crit damage, no offensive stats of any kind. So I was thinking about who was my fifth. Was it going to be B2 or Darth Vader? Darth Vader really wouldn't have had a lot of oomph to capitalize on, and B2 getting rid of stealth or getting rid of taunt at the right moment, not less than 3 times during that fight, was very helpful. So it was the right decision. 64 banners. Against Iden Starks, No, Range, and Stormtrooper, we went in with Jabba. Save Jabba for offense, because, yeah, man, I don't know what Pumper is going to do. Is he going to Aphra it? Is he going to Mother Talzin it? You know what? I'm just going to make sure that I have a clean one-shot. If the man sets Malgus or anything of the like, we'd be okay, right? 64, though, against his Iden. Against his Great Mother's team, Morgan, Spirit, Night Trooper, and DTP. So I'd heard, much ado about this Qui-Gon counter. Now that I've tested it, sample size of 1, not really impressed. Because what happens is, if you're JKA, who in my case got doomed, you guys on YouTube can comment, if you find that Doom goes somewhere else other than JKA. But my JKA got doomed, and then focused, and then everybody else but Qui-Gon got some attention, and then they went back to JKA and stunned him and blinded him, and then they killed Qui-Gon, and then JKA just kind of fell over. So the sun set on us there, had to withdraw. Went back in with Slacker, Daka, Marin, Zombie for 44 banners for the cleanup. So, just fine. All right, and then, last against this Tuskens team with the Tusken Chieftain level 9. Honestly, this team took a scary amount of turns. And I went in with Cere, Malicos, Starkiller, Darth Vader, and Mace. I made the Starkiller unique active, right? So, immune to stun, immune to daze, not going to have any problems with momentum jamming us up. But they took a large number of turns. The fight wasn't close, 64 banners. But against a number of other teams, I wonder if that was a problem, So in the end, I didn't actually use Malgus, now that I think about it, as far as like a power team goes. I might set that on defense, knowing that, I was kind of having that in the tank. Interesting to know. Yeah. Lost Swamp Rat. Yeah, the stream? Yeah, the stream today was funny. Yeah, that was a good stream to be on. And let me take that link there. I'll copy that and share that. Okay. So, in wrapping up here, first of all, thank you all for tuning in to the show. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, if you enjoyed it, give it a like. Hit subscribe to see more from my channel. Really appreciate that support. As far as everybody here still on the stream, you know good and well that if you want to find out when I'm going to go live, you want to be in touch, got questions, check out my Discord. Let me use this. So there's the link to my Discord. If you want to catch previous episodes of this stream, some certain special edition streams, like, when I have an Erodium matchup, I will very often stream someone else's fight. Whole bunch of other Slugger-related content. You got to check out my YouTube, Tassenix Gaming. Among those other things, it is a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena Focus podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. We do it weekly, and we break down how we handled the meta matchups of that week, our favorite attack and defense that we saw, lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else worth sharing. Of course, up there on the YouTube, you've got stuff like my GAC Omicron tier list. We've got the mod guide videos. You've got the Plotting and Scheming Extra, where we break down new character kits. Whole bunch of stuff, guys. Check it all out. It's a lot of fun. Again, anything you like on there, hit like, hit subscribe. I really appreciate that. YouTube's starting to notice me. Let it notice me more. I appreciate it, guys. Aside from that, if you like the stream so much that, you're finding a few bucks burning a hole in your pocket, you want to support what I'm doing, of course. I do have a Cash App. You guys asked me to make one that's $Tassenix. I have dusted off the PayPal. That's tassenix@gmail.com. And of course, if you want to get something back, if you want to get early access to some of my content, if you want to have enhanced powers to raise your scouting game, you got to check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest to you. $5 a month gets you into the Task House at VIP access level, where you do get that early access to the Plotting and Scheming podcast. It's coming out to the public on Fridays, but my patrons get it as early as Tuesday night, within hours of us recording, so you can get that edge on the first round of the week. Thank you, so much. Oh yeah, well, before I do the thanks, also you get early access to the Datacron set guides, of course, dedicated text and voice chat on Discord. Pop on in, say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Arj, DeadpoolCow28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Johnny B. Ottawa, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Ray's Malvis, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens14, and White Wolf. I hope I added Sheepdog at the right level. I think I did. But thank you guys so much. All right, moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to OmegaBot. If you saw that detailed report at the start of the stream, that is a product of OmegaBot, where you get an at-a-glance sense of your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies, when they like to attack, how efficient they are, so much more. But, any user can use OmegaBot for free and pull 1 week of history on their opponent, but patrons can pull any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML report with links you can click going right back into Insight or Swugga.gg, whatever you prefer. And it really saves a lot on your scout. If you're like me, it really helps. So thank you so much to Stryker, Esh Satnakam, and Dobby. At VIP Access Premium, this is $15 for the Double Bot Bundle. Arguably the best value in the game for this type of thing, because you get Patreon access to me, to OmegaBot, and to Hot Utils, the #1 tool for your mass mod management and loadout creation. A couple clicks, you can move between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, raid mods, save a whole bunch of time there. You can be like TJ and Fatal. You can remod your whole roster for Grand Arena using it and let the powerful automation feature do its work. You can slice through your whole built-up. You've got an inventory of mods that you've been lazily sitting on top of and not slicing through. You can get through it in seconds with Hot Utils. And that's just scratching the surface. We're not even talking about the other TW powers that it has and so on and so forth. But thank you so much to Duckstab, Darkhug, Ibenek, General Milan, Sir Boss, Quig, Wilco, Frick Frack Paddywhack, Argots, and Zoltre for taking that offer. At the top of the list, the one, the only Nomads Reaper in Jester's Club Elite. By far my most generous supporter over the years. This man pops into stream from time to time, drops literally hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies in one go. Incredibly generous support over the years. Thank you so much, dude. And of course, last but never least, our special thanks. First up to Yoda Force, one of my original supporters way back in the day back. Bought me the mic I'm speaking to you on right now, and even though he's long since quit the game, we wish him well from the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, yeah, she's feeling under the weather today, so, Dad's gonna have to jump off here and see what my darling daughter is up to, who is undoubtedly up to some destructive, no-good shenanigans while her father is distracted, trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. But thank you to Mrs. T for usually running interference on that. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure and a privilege to record our show together every week. Thank you so much for continuing to make yourselves available. I learn from you guys. Hopefully, you pick up one or two things from me from time to time. But the point is that we learn from each other. Our community learns from us. Great conversations around the show. Comments on YouTube, in Discord. Nobody really leaves comments on Spotify. I'm not really sure why, but whatever. However they want to interact, they're welcome to interact. And you guys are an integral part of this winning recipe. I wouldn't change a thing. Thank you guys so much. All right, time to wrap up here. We're going to make ready to raid out. Who's live? Oh, we got to go give some love to Nooch, to Star Wars Dad. He raided into us here the other day. Let's go ahead and pay some love back to him. We'll start up the raid right now. As far as round 3 goes, I expect I'll be doing that tomorrow night, somewhere between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern is when I'm going to start. But for exact time, you'll want to be on my Discord to get the notification about it. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.
I get to drop a Star Destroyer. I just want to drop it.